Good morn or evening, my friends. It is Wise Guys once again playing a little Overwatch and a little something you don't see a lot. That is attack. Now you don't see this a lot because I just don't play attack a lot. If you check my Overwatch GG, you will find out that I don't play a lot. Ah, good shell! Just a little off. Wide right. Sorry. I don't play a lot of attack. I usually play a lot of defense. I usually play a lot of support. I really like being helpful. But trying to learn a little something new, trying to make sure I'm viable no matter what the comp. And Tracer is fun to play. So I decided to give her a shot. Not to mention, she's the poster girl, man. You can't play Overwatch without playing a little bit of Tracer. She's so cute, and her accent, and so on and so forth. Getting in there, getting a little damage, got killed. I should have stayed on him, that Roadhog, but instead I let him heal up. I did come back though. The point was to come back after he had tried to heal up, so that way I knew it was on cooldown. I could whittle down his damage again pretty quickly. But as you see, he hit me with that full Blues Traveler, and the hook brought me right to him. Bow! It's okay though. That was not a great setup, Baskin. You can do better than that. I believe in you. Got my ult. If you haven't played Tracer before, let me tell you that her ult is mainly effective if you stick them. It is not super effective. I'm not a Pokemon. It's not super effective if you just miss. But sometimes you still get a kill. Wasn't that grand? And that was after Lucio's Soundberry. I feel good about my life. Make me feel better in the comments. Be like, oh, that was sick. Yeah, sick. Lucio got the best of me there. But that's the other cool thing about Tracer. You're never out of the fight. You can always be back in the fight really quickly. Also, let me point this out. If you're trying to get back to the point, this is just my personal opinion. I'd advise you don't burn all of your skips getting there. I don't know where he is, and that's bad. Oh, he's up there. That was pretty sick. But I would advise you not use your skips getting there. I know that sounds very basic, and you're like, well, duh, don't use your skips. But sometimes you feel the need to get to the point so you can kind of help your team out. And then you get there, and you're less on options. Now, this one I used them. Well, maybe you should. That came back a lot faster than I thought it did. So, you know, it is what it is. But I think I'd still advise you not use all your skips. I might use two, and kind of let them rebuild before I come back. See him trying. Y'all saw him trying to sneak up on my awesome. Ooh, that was bad. Y'all saw him trying to sneak up on my awesome Bastion there. I had to put him out of his misery. And Bastion was smart enough to move like a boss. Anyway, but yeah, it's better. Tracer's biggest selling point is her mobility. So don't handicap yourself. That's a bad phrase. I shouldn't say that. Don't shackle yourself down by hurting her mobility. Sometimes it's a better idea to keep one or two, and so that way you'll have all three when you get to the fight. Also important to think about, and I'm not using it very well here, but your jumps, I don't know if that's the phrase or not. I have to look that up. I'm sorry. I don't play Tracer enough to kind of pay attention to what her name, the actual names are, except for that recall. But those go in the direction that you are currently moving. That's very important, which means you can go backwards, you can go forward, you can go side to side. So careful movement of that will absolutely stymie the enemy team. And you can do it. And I can teach you how for $39.99. 3 easy installments. $39.99. Only $39.99. I messed that up. Billy Mays would be sad. Rest in peace, Billy Mays. Run! I don't know where he is again. And he still got me. Good lord. If I had known that, I would have gone behind, but even then you can't see exactly where it is. And quite frankly, that's just a good move for McCree to be able to do. get up top, make sure he can see everybody, but nobody can see him, and be able to deal that kind of damage. One hit kill. Oh, okay. I really have to be careful of not Bastion. I really have to be careful of Soldier 76 here, because like I said, my mobility is my key. I do really well with my mobility, and he is able to put that visor on for his ult and renders my mobility options basically useless, because he can hit me no matter what. I took the long way there. I probably shouldn't have. That's okay. Now, you saw me. I want to come mess their team up a little bit, slow them down. You saw me back up a little bit, and the reason I backed up on that was very simple. I want the more people that are on the point, the faster it caps. I want that to cap immediately, so the Overwatch timer starts to run immediately. Now, as you saw, Soldier 76 just kind of ran by me. That's okay, but you can't stop them all. Like, you can deal a little damage, but you can't stop them completely. We got lucky on that one. Not necessarily lucky, but we had the good timing, the good fortune that they just weren't going to make it in time. That's all we need. But I always try to do that. When it's getting close to the end of overtime, or it's getting close to the end of the game time, I'll run off the point, leave the point defenseless, to kind of slow down people on their way to the point. Probably not the best thing to do, but I like to kind of slow them down just a little bit. Even if they look up and see me and say, oh, I got to do something, I got to start firing, I want them to have to make that decision. Yeah, getting that little damage. Now would be a good time to point this out. Genji and Zarya are the two people you should look at, you should watch the most if they're on the enemy team. If you don't know, if Zarya has a bubble on somebody or on herself, leave them alone. If Genji starts slashing around and you're not playing Symmetra or Winston, leave them alone. It's not going to benefit you in the end. Ooh, or maybe if you have Reinhardt. If you have Reinhardt, that probably works too. I don't think you can push your hammer back. Anyway, we don't have the point. I want the point, so we get the point. My point. You don't get no point. My point. That's right. English major. Not really an English major, but you don't get it. Got the point. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on everything. I'm not trying to go too far because I've figured they have one or two characters that could probably sneak in here. And if nothing else, all I really want to do is just slow them down once they get here, until my team can kind of rally around it. Ooh. Yachty. Did I kill him? Please tell me I killed him. I did not kill him. I deserve that die too. That death. Just wasn't playing well enough on that one. That's a shot though. Good lord. Whose shot was that good of Hanzo? I'm working on Hanzo though. You saw that other video where I'm trying to learn a little Hanzo, but yeah. I don't know if that's the best place for bat. Oh yeah! Rob you of your ult, son. I mean, you still have the ult available, but I don't care if you get the health. I'm going to kill you. So we're looking pretty well here. I didn't want to do too much and run out there and get hit by the dragon. So I just kind of waited for Genji to come around and acknowledge me. Notice me, senpai. It ain't high noon. It's 11:53, son. Back to 12:36 right now. As you see, I'm remembering that recall, and that's making a lot of difference. It's keeping me alive. We're getting close to 50%. Or not 50, 100%. I want 100% just so that way, or 99%, just because that way the onus is immediately on the enemy team. They have to do something about it. We're in overtime. Tracer's gone. That's pretty much game. Anyway, as you see, Tracer is a very good offensive option. I got to get better with her, but it's good to see things kind of go well like that. quite frankly, I relied a lot on my team there, and they came through like bosses. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. If you loved it, please hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, let me know, man. Shoot me a message. We'll see what we got. I'm open to hear different suggestions. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.